Welcome, love. Take a moment to arrive in your body. Let your seat ground down. Feel the weight of your hips settling into the earth. Begin to draw your breath deeper down into your belly. Let your breath move you as you take deep belly breaths. You can have one hand on your chest and one hand on your belly. Inhaling as your belly fills and exhaling as you release the air completely. Moving into Sufi grinds, let the movement be intuitive, round, soft, sensual. You are inhaling as you're rotating your torso in a full circle. Inhaling, arching your spine, sticking your chest out, and exhaling, curving your spine back in a complete circle. Make sure you go in the other direction. Go your own range of motion. The movement can also be small. It doesn't have to be as big as my movement. Use this movement to awaken your hips with breath and rhythm. As you're ready, you can shift to hands and knees into a tabletop position and begin flowing with cat and cow. Inhale, heart forward, tail high. Exhale, round your spine, tilt your pelvis forward, and draw your belly in. Now opening up the movement into some more free flow and freedom. Start with hip circles in one direction. Almost like your tailbone has a paintbrush and you're painting circles with your tailbone. And going in the other direction, moving those hips in a circle. You can begin to trace a figure 8 with your pelvis. Let your spine undulate. Let it feel delicious. Use your breath. Let your breath guide the wave. Step one foot forward into a low lunge. You can feel the stretch through your hips, your inner thighs, and then you can lean back, getting that hamstring stretch, going back and forth, coming back into that low lunge, Reach the opposite arm up and gently twist. Let your gaze follow. Breathe into your side body, letting something soften. And then we'll do that whole sequence on the other side. Step the other foot forward into a low lunge. Feel that stretch through your hips, your inner thighs, and again, shifting the weight back onto your heels for that hamstring stretch. Coming back into a low lunge, reach the opposite arm up and gently twist to the other side, continuing to breathe into that side body. Ease into lizard pose. You can lower your elbows to the mat if you wish. You can begin to sway side to side. Let it feel like a dance. No rush, no force, just presence. Now shifting back and preparing for frog pose, I'm going to flip myself around just because of my space limitations. So come down slowly, support yourself with cushions or blocks if needed. I do have a frog pose tutorial for those variations. Let your knees widen. You can rock back and forth here, shifting your weight forward to back, feeling those hips open up and release. Let your breath be your anchor. Breathe through the intensity. Stay connected to sensation, not the story in your head. You might even bring in some pelvic tilts if that feels good for you today. So you are tilting your pelvis forward and then you're tilting it back in a rhythmic motion. Then gently come out. We're going to transition into pigeon pose on the right side, bringing that right leg in front of you on the mat. Take a moment to lift your chest, opening through the front body, and then gently fold over the front leg, softening the jaw, the shoulders, the belly, and take a few deep breaths here. To transition, press back into downward dog and bring the left leg forward for pigeon on the second side. Again, lift the heart, then slowly fold over and surrender into the pose. When you're ready to release, you can press back and lean back, lower to the ground for a few gentle knee windmills, bringing the legs up and letting the knees fall side to side. Gently transition to a reclined bound angle pose. Let your knees open wide. If you can, bring the soles of your feet together and lie back, giving your belly a nice little rub and some gentle self-touch there. Breathe and drop in, letting the ground support your weight, letting your knees fall open to the sides, and letting those hips release even more. We're then going to come into some free movement. So bringing those soles of the feet to the ground, just starting with some micro movements. You can start those hip circles. They're very subtle in one direction while you're keeping your bum and your hips on the ground, and then go in the other direction, starting to feel those hips awaken. You can invite a figure 8 into this position. And then to increase that range of motion and that movement, you can then lift your hips up towards the ceiling. So you're coming into bridge pose, inviting that movement back into your hips, with those hip circulations going in one direction and then the other. There is no right or wrong with this. This is intuitive. Let your body lead the way. I like to come up onto my toes for some extra calf activation and glutes and hamstrings. Everything just activates even more for that added challenge, and inviting those hip circles in again. Now it's time to move freely. Let your hips and thighs lead the way. Circles, sways, whatever wants to emerge. Let your body tell her story. To close, let's come into a wide-legged child's pose. Bringing that bum back towards your heels, letting that chest sink into the mat. Hold yourself tenderly here. Feel your breath. Feel your hips. You can rock side to side. You can sway a little bit. You can practice those booty isolations where you tense one glute muscle and then the other and release. Thank your body for carrying so much and for letting go. Whenever you're ready, slowly rise. Taking your time, bring your hands to your heart. Inhale deeply, exhale fully. You are grounded, you are open, you are home in your hips.